Hello, listeners. Welcome to Vocabulary Vault Zone. Today, we are going to learn some important English words from a beautiful article written by Ravi Shastri about Virat Kohli's retirement. I will read a paragraph from the article and then explain the vocabulary from it. Let's get started. Here is the first paragraph. Knowing Virat Kohli has been a great privilege. I saw him grow, not just as a cricketer, but as a force of nature. From a fiery young talent to the colossus who came to define an era, he rose not by chance, but through an almost obsessive devotion to his craft. It was his punishing hard work that drove him to the summit. Now, let's break down some important vocabulary words from this paragraph. Privilege. Privilege means a special advantage or honor that someone has, often because of their position or circumstances. It's something valuable that not everyone gets. Examples. It's a privilege to meet a great leader. It was a privilege to attend the awards ceremony. She felt privileged to work with such talented people. Having access to quality education is a privilege many don't have. Synonyms. Advantage, honor, benefit. Antonyms. Disadvantage, hardship. Force of nature. This phrase describes a person who is powerful, unstoppable, and has a strong presence, much like natural forces such as storms or earthquakes. Calling someone a force of nature means they are energetic and make a big impact. Examples. Her determination made her a force of nature in the industry. The politician was known as a force of nature during debates. Synonyms. Powerhouse, dynamo, juggernaut. Antonyms. Weakling, pushover. Fiery. Fiery means full of intense emotion, energy, or passion. It often describes someone who is passionate or quick-tempered. Example. He gave a fiery speech means the speech was passionate and strong. She has a fiery personality that motivates everyone. His fiery response showed how much he cared. The team played with fiery enthusiasm. Synonyms. Passionate, intense, spirited. Antonyms. Calm, cool, mild. Colossus. Colossus means a person or thing of enormous size, importance, or ability, someone who dominates their field. Example, saying he was a colossus in his profession means he was extremely influential or powerful. Shakespeare is considered a colossus of English literature. The company became a colossus in the tech industry. She stood as a colossus among the competitors. Synonyms. Giant, titan, behemoth. Antonyms. Nobody, minor figure. Define an era. To define an era means to represent or influence a particular period of time so strongly that your presence or work characterizes that time. Examples. Picasso's work defined an era in modern art. The invention of the smartphone defined an era of communication. His leadership style defined an era of the company's success. Obsessive. Obsessive means having excessive or overwhelming focus or interest in something, sometimes to the point it controls your thoughts or actions. Ni? Someone who is obsessive about their hobby spends a lot of time and energy on it. She had an obsessive attention to detail in her work. His obsessive training helped him become a champion. He showed obsessive care for his garden. Synonyms. Fixated, compulsive, single-minded. Antonyms. Indifferent, casual. Devotion. Devotion means strong love, loyalty, or dedication to a person, cause, or activity. If you have devotion to a cause, You work hard and stay committed to it. Examples. Her devotion to helping others was inspiring. They showed great devotion to their family. The artist's devotion to his craft was clear in every painting. Synonyms. Dedication, loyalty, commitment. Antonyms. Neglect, indifference. Punishing. Punishing means extremely difficult or demanding, especially physically or mentally. Example. A punishing schedule means a very hard and tiring timetable. More examples. The marathon was a punishing test of endurance. She went through punishing training to prepare for the competition. The workers faced punishing conditions in the factory. Synonyms. Grueling, harsh, demanding. Antonyms. Easy, gentle, mild. Summit. Summit means the highest point of a mountain, or metaphorically the highest level of achievement. When someone reaches the summit, they have reached the top or peak in their career or goal. Examples. Climbers finally reach the summit after a long climb. She reached the summit of her profession by becoming Chief Executive Officer. Winning the championship was the summit of his career. Synonyms. Peak, pinnacle, apex. Antonyms. Bottom, base. Thank you for listening. Practice these words and use them in your conversations. If you want, I can explain more paragraphs next time. See you soon.